Alright guys, so what we're going to do today is we're going to draw a quick caricature drawing, and we're going to we're going to go ahead and use our Crayola marker for this one. Alright, so we're going to start here with our profile line. We're going to start with our brow line here first. So my brow line in this one is going to be pretty prominent here, and then I'm going to go to my cheek shape here. I see like a little cheek, a little shape like this. And then I see like a little butt chin shape like this. Okay. Now I'm going to go from the ear, the top of the ear, down around to the chin. So I'm usually going to go right from here and just kind of make a line that does like that. Okay. And I'm going to add this chin shape, or add my ear shape here, so we can get some context. Okay. All right, now we're going to draw our neck shape. So here's a pretty big neck shape. So we'll just do something like this and just put that little bump right there in the middle. From there, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to the line of his hair here. So I'm going to do the hairline. Okay, hold on. Actually, one sec here. Let me see if I can make this bigger for you. All right, yeah. So we're gonna work with this hairline. So the hairline is just above the brow line, so I'm just going to kind of even play with it and go down into the brow line just a bit. But I also want to bring this around and bring my sideburn down like that. Okay, let's go over here to the front and bring the front of the hair out. Okay, and let's downsize a bit so we can go to the top of the hair, see what kind of shape it is we're working with. Okay, now we're back here at the back of the hair, and then we're just going to kind of swoop around into the head and come down, and then we got a little bit of hair on his neck right there, but I think that came out pretty good as far as head shape is concerned. Okay, now next thing we're going to do is do our brows. Okay, so I got his brow line here. I already know where I want my brows to be. So I'm going to do something kind of like this here. So I'm going to just use that as part of my brow here. And then I'm going to do this over here. And I'm going to use this as this part of my brow. Okay. Guy, he has a lot of brow. Okay. Let's go to our nose shape here. So I'm going to do something like this. I'm going to come around this little bump on the nose. Then I'm gonna go around this little bump and I'm gonna go into like an anvil type shape. I'm gonna come up, but then I'm gonna stop right there. This way I can make sure that nostril goes down and into that shape here. Okay. Now from here we'll go ahead and do our eye shapes. He has a very southwardly like turn in his eye. So really all I have to do here is just do something that's kind of upturn but down at the same time. So I'm gonna do like this, right? And then I want this to come down and then go up. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'm gonna go this being my top of my eye. I'm gonna go down. Okay, I'm gonna come here, and then I'm gonna go up. Okay, and then we'll just add the eye shapes in, going this way here. Okay, just like so. Okay, let's add the top over the eye. And now let's add our mouth shape. So our mouth shape is going to be, you know what, I'm going to say it's going to kind of just go into this shape just a little bit. Like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna add my lip here, and then I'll tell you what, I'm gonna do this here. Okay, and you can see that bottom lip there, right? And then we'll do the chin here. Okay, add our little shirt, this Rico Suave shirt, right? Suave, right? And then we'll just add some shadows here and some lighting in the eyes. All right, so that looks real good there. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is some shadows with my gray marker. So I'm going to use a gray Crayola, and I'm going to add some shadows, just the little spots in the drawing. That'll make it really stand out. Okay, so we're just going to add some shadows. Almost done. We don't need that much of this, just a little bit, and it can work wonders. Okay, we can color in the eyebrows or whatever. Since he has a really dark eyebrows, I'm just going to go ahead and kind of color him in just a little bit more. Okay, and then from there, of course, if you want to color in your hair, I guess I could do that real quick for you too. I could use any kind of marker. I want to use this this Sharpie Pro right here, and I'll just do something real quick. Since his hair is pretty light, this marker here is kind of dried out. So I just want to give you a quick impression of what's going on here. All right, that's all. I don't want to do too many details. I'm not doing a detailed coloring job. I just want you to see, again, a little bit about what's going on with the hair, and let your brain make the rest of the associations, okay? I don't want to get too specific. All right, so pretty much, man, I'm telling you, this is done. We don't have anything else we can do to this picture. So I want to thank you for watching the video tutorial. If you did learn something from this video, don't forget to like and share. Also, if you'd like to take a class with me to learn how to draw caricature, you can take a class at Rowserworld.com/classes, and you can learn to draw caricature with the Rouser today, okay? So also our live streams, all the information about that is in the description box below. We have 2 live streams per week where I talk about caricature live with you. You get to ask questions. I give you some answers if I have them. And then, we just have a good time. A bunch of artists who just get together to learn to draw some stuff. Okay. So thank you. Hopefully you can join us, and I'll see you next time.